Hey friends, welcome back. Kris Krohn here, and I've got a very special guest joining me today, Ms. Marianne DeNovelis.
What's up, guys?
And what I want to do is I wanted to shoot a video really on why so many people are failing in business. So many of you are here, subscribers to this channel, because you want to crush it in real estate, you want to crush it in finance, you want to crush it in your business. And right now you're looking for the best and easiest ways to do that. And I keep seeing people trip over the same dang problem, and that problem is selling. So what I want to do is we want to talk about why this is such a critical skill, especially for you youngins. In fact, any person of any age, you need to learn this. And if you hang out for the end of the video, I'm actually going to share with you an answer to a question I've been getting for years now, and I'm going to put it to bed. People want to know, Kris, how can I work closer with you? How can I work more closely with you? How can I be a part of your team? I'm going to be sharing how you can be a part of Marianne's and my team at the end of this video. Hang tight. So listen up, I've got you guys coming out to my events. We're having these life-changing experiences, and today's a video about getting real. You want to succeed in business, you want to succeed in real estate. Let's talk about the one thing that is keeping that from happening, and I want to introduce you to the woman that I've been knowing now for the last several years who is crushing it. This woman is the queen of selling. I watched her go literally from a place in her life where she was on food stamps to where she took back control of her life almost immediately with what we're going to be sharing today on this video. So Marianne, she is the queen of sales, and I want to ask you, why is selling, I mean, by the way, it's such an uncomfortable, icky topic for people.
Yeah, people get so squeamish.
Yeah, but why are we talking about this?
Well, it's the number one skill you have to have in any business, no matter if you're raising a family, or if you're, have a business that you run out of your home, or if you're a big CEO of a huge corporation, or if you're selling used cars. You have to be good at sales.
But new entrepreneurs, Marianne, they're not starting with that. What are they busy doing?
Oh, well, new entrepreneurs, they do what I did, and they waste their time with the logo and the website design and the color schemes, and they waste the time, marketing and all that stuff. And when their customers, when they finally get the leads, they don't know what to do with them because they don't know how to close and they don't know how to sell.
So this is going to sound really harsh, but this is the reality. You guys are watching this because you're looking for my pro tips on how to be successful in life. And I'm going to dish up probably the most important but uncomfortable one right now. Yeah. If you can't sell, then your dreams are dead. They're not going to happen. They're going to choke out. And that sounds really, really harsh. But the reality is that you can either work at McDonald's or have someone else's job and let someone else determine what you're worth and let someone else pay you $40,000, $80,000, $100,000 a year. But that ain't never gonna get your dreams. You gotta take life bull by the horns and make your own dreams happen. And the thing that determines those that put in all the effort and don't get what they want, and those that sometimes put in way less effort and get 10, 20, 100 times more, it's the difference on, can you sell? Now, Marianne, why does this make people squeamish?
Well, people get the used car salesman feel, and they feel like people are trying to take advantage of them. And here's the thing, though. You're already really good at sales. Whether your business is tanking or in the hole or blasting off.
What do you mean by that?
Well, because here's the thing, think about it. If you think you stink at sales, look at your results and understand that you've already sold yourself on the idea that you stink at sales.
Makes sense.
And your results are showing it.
Yeah.
If your business is tanking and you think, oh, it's just because I don't want to get out there in front of people, I don't want to pitch people, I don't want to ask for money, guess what? You're sold. You've already sold yourself on the idea.
Well, and Marianne, I actually look at my life, and when I say I retired at 26, and I've got this channel showing people exactly how I did it, the reason why some people will watch this channel and they'll actually go on and buy real estate. Like yesterday, I got the happiest message from one of my investors. He started at the most basic entry level. He said, Kris Krohn, can't thank you enough. Tomorrow I'm buying my very first home. I have another plan to do one before the end of the year and then another home at the start of next year. And he's executing, he's making it happen. But a lot of people don't. One, because they haven't sold themselves that they can do it. We're not even talking about selling like, I have a product, I want to sell. I'm talking about, like, what have you sold yourself?
Right here.
And when I was 22, I said, oh my gosh, I can't be a doctor. They're telling me I'm too dumb for that. I don't know what degree I want. I'm working at a telemarketing place. What if that's my future for the next crappy 35 years of my life? And when I sold myself on real estate, I had to sell myself because I didn't have anything going for me. And that was pretty bold and what many called stupid and what I called audacious. And 4.5 years later, I retired and it changed everything. And real estate, dude, the whole game is a game of selling. And so success in life, those that have versus the have-nots, is do you have the ability to sell, one, yourself, two, other people on products, thoughts, and ideas and dreams?
And by the way, you cannot sell anyone else on your product, thoughts, ideas, and dreams if you're not sold yourself.
Yep.
Okay, you can't expect someone to be more passionate about your business or more passionate about your product than you are. If you ever watched that show Shark Tank, you watch the people that go on there, they have got to be jiving about their product if they're even going to get the shark's attention.
Yeah, and before Marianne and I go on and end this video with a really special offer of how you can work more closely with me and Marianne and be part of a global team that we've established. We've got some people crushing it right now.
It's very cool.
Before we can do that, I want to tell you a story that happened just yesterday in my house. I run a special platinum mastermind with individuals. They'll come in, they'll drive in town, and they'll meet with me, and then I'll pretty much lay out some of my most Jedi mentorship. And we were having the conversation of results, and this woman is sitting there in this small group, and she basically said, well, I launched my deodorant company 4 months ago. It's Pit Potion.
I'm wearing some. It's awesome.
And it's like this all-natural deodorant, no chemicals. She was very passionate about it. She's been using it for years. She created it. And then she decided to turn it into a product, dumped in time, money, effort.
Logos, everything, the design, all of it.
And it's been 4 months. Yeah. First month, she sold 50 deodorant sticks. The next month, 30. The next month, 20. Last month, 10. I'm like, she got there and she's like, I don't know how to do it. And by the way, this woman is kind of this healer energy.
She's amazing.
Not a salesperson though, and not really putting herself out there. And so what I did was actually kind of cruel, but it just felt necessary. I said, all right, are you willing to play? She said, yes. I said, your oldest child, I'm sticking a gun to his head. It's at 8 a.m. At 10 p.m. tonight, if you haven't sold 50 sticks of deodorant, the same amount you did in your first entire month in one day by 10 p.m. tonight, I'm blowing your kid's head off. Now, I apologize. I know that's probably graphic. But I just want to say that she's like, and I put her in front of the group and I said, now sell us deodorant.
Talk about uncomfortable, right?
Hugely uncomfortable. Sorry, if you come out to my events, I can't guarantee it's going to be a walk in the park. But she got up in front of the group and all of a sudden, at first she was crying, there was emotion, and I said, now you only got a minute and 40 seconds, and all of a sudden she wiped her tears away because it's like, dude, your life is on the line, not death, life. Your business's life is on the line. It's almost dead. All that money's going to be sunk. It's hurting your relationship. You got to figure this out. And then she stammers, and then I say, now you've got 90 seconds left of your 2 minutes. Finally, she pulled out of it. She knew she couldn't make time for excuses. Kid's life is on the line, at least imaginarily. And then she delivered the most emotional, intense, beautiful sales pitch I had ever seen. Her give, at least. And when she was done, I said, now ask for the money. And she asked for the money, and wallets were opening. And everyone in the room was touched by that. When it was over, I said, what happened there? And this is actually something that Marianne teaches. In fact, this is her core specialty. What happened to that woman, do you think, in that moment? Why all of a sudden could she pull herself to become the world's most amazing salesperson when she was flunking before?
She had to decide to do it. She had to decide in that moment that I rock at sales. And I can remember when I was sitting in the back of the room when you croned me, that's what I call it when I get croned. And you said, you have to tell yourself that you are the best salesperson you will ever meet. And that comes down to a simple decision. You know, I can remember yesterday I ran into this woman after you had finished up with her, and she pulled out her wallet. She's like, Marianne, there's $50 in my wallet. And I said, that's awesome. Now stop getting excited about it and let that be your normal. You know, don't get excited about every 50. Yeah, you can celebrate, and that's cool along the way. But when that is your normal, you know you've mastered the game. And you've got to master the game of sales. And before you master the game outside, you've got to master the game inside and decide.
Yeah, absolutely. So friends, this is what Marianne and I have decided to do. We've been working together for years. If you come out to any of my events, Marianne will be emceeing. She'll be teaching on stage. She's really good at helping extract results from people. If you're watching this video still right now, then that means you have a dream of real estate, business, some type of entrepreneurial endeavor.
Big dream.
And it hasn't happened yet, and you might realize sales are getting in your way. So what we've done is we put together a special offer. Marianne and I have developed a free team for people all over the world to work closely with us, actually work directly with Marianne, get trained by us. And what we do is we represent some of the most amazing life-changing products that I have in my brand, also some products we've designed together. I've got countless testimonies and stories of how this has changed people's lives. And basically what we've decided to do is we've launched a system. I cheated someone else's system where they're #1 in the world on what they're doing, and I just ripped it off. And I said, fine, we're gonna pay out double and triple commissions than anyone else. Work ultra part-time, from home, ideal setup. And if you wanna learn more about it, here's what I want you to do. I want you to click the link in the description below. I want you to go to Marianne's YouTube site. Come visit her. Watch her videos. When you watch her most recent videos, the ones that are just coming out, you'll notice there's a link in the description, and it'll tell you how you can join our team. And for those of you that have been craving, wanting some mentorship in in just how to succeed in life, this skill of selling is some of the most important and profound mentorship I can offer. Marianne is helping me deliver and put this whole worldwide affiliate team together. And I'm telling you, it's awesome. It's succinct, it's powerful, and it works. So what I want you to do is I want you to hop over to Six Figure Mastermind, go find Marianne, check out her most recent videos, and check the link in the description below, and you can learn exactly. Now, by the way, you're gonna have to apply with Marianne, and Marianne, there's some people that you're not gonna take.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna take the hobbyists. I'm not gonna take the people that are dabbling in it. I wanna take the people with big dreams that know they have to crush it.
What about the shy people who are really timid and just scared?
Well, we're going to take the scared out of sales.
Yeah.
That's what we do. If you come visit me, we're going to take the scared out of sales, and when we do that, you're going to crush it. But if you're, kind of hobbying, and I'm not sure if I really want to do this, and I don't know if I really can, and if you're playing with any shred of doubt, guess what? That's going to show up, and it's going to show up in your results. So let's get rid of the doubt, and if you're ready to crush it with me, I'm looking for my A team.
Doubt, you're out. But if you feel like you're self-motivated and you want to be part of an all-star team, then make sure you come find us, come play with us, come apply. You'll actually talk to Marianne directly or someone on our team and decide whether you make the cut. And if you do, here's what I can tell you. You don't have to pay anything to be a part of this team. There are no requirements other than getting selected. It doesn't matter where you live in the world. You can play directly with us. We're going to show you how to crush it in your life. The cool thing is it's all about working ultra part-time, making crazy amounts of really good money, changing lives. And if you want to learn more about that, then zoom on over to
my channel.
Yeah, the link in the description below will take you right over there. Check out her most recent videos and we'll show you exactly how you can be a part of the team. Hey friends, thank you so much for watching this video. Appreciate you joining us. Marianne, thank you for being guest today.
Thanks for having me on.
Guys, if you have not checked out Marianne's Six Figure Mastermind channel, her YouTube channel is awesome. And here's the cool thing. Marianne and I have put together a worldwide global team. It's an affiliate sales program, so no matter where you're living in the world, if you want a system, if you team, and if you want a product that is changing lives, then I want you to go ahead and check out the link in the description below. It'll take you to Marianne's channel. And if you look at her website and what she's up to, you can look at how you can actually be a part of our team. We're doing some freaking awesome, crazy, cool stuff. This is a way for you to play.